Okay, so we've got frequency diagrams here that show the time it took to answer calls from two different computer companies, okay, when referring to customer problems. All right, so it says then how many calls to Customertronics lasted between 4 and 12 minutes. So on Customertronics here, we can see the scale between 4 and 12 minutes. And we can see how many calls just by looking at the heights of each of these bars, okay. So we've got a frequency of 16 here, okay. So 16 customers there, and of course you've got 6 customers here. So in total there, between 4 and 12 minutes, we've got 16, add 6, 22 customers. Okay. Part B then, it says one of the helplines won an award for their speedy response to customer questions. Which company do you think won the award? Well, looking at it, right, it's for getting the calls answered as quickly as possible, yeah? So you can see Computertronics here have done that, haven't they? They've achieved that. This is their modal group, whereas the modal group for tech solutions is a lot higher, okay? So you can see most of their calls taking that sort of length of time. That's where most of their customers are. So we could say Computertronics as their modal group, okay, is less time than the tech solutions modal group. Okay, so then we've got then part C. It says complete the cumulative frequency table for Computertronics helpline times. So if we look at this here, right? So with regards to cumulative frequency, remember you add up the frequencies as you go along. So we've got 2 here, haven't we? 2 customers there. So in terms of less than 4 minutes, you've got 2 customers there. Okay, less than 8 minutes. Well, it will factor in those 2 bars, won't it? If you think about it, because less than 8 minutes, it's not just those 16 customers there. It's those customers as well who took between 0 and 4 minutes. So it'll be them added, which will be 18. Okay. And then less than 12 minutes will be all of these. So we just need to add on 6 now to the 18 we've got, so that's 24. And then finally then the last group, so we've got 4 in this group, haven't we? Okay, so less than 16 then is all of them all together, and we've got 28 there in total. So it says then use the graph picked below to draw a cumulative frequency diagram for the Computertronics. So what you do then is you go to a 4 there, right? And if we go across to 4, we're going to go up to 2. Okay, and plot that point there. The next point then is time is 8, so there'll be 18 customers. So we go across to 8 up to 18, which is here. Then we've got 12 minutes, and we've got 24 customers. So across 12, 24, which is here. And then we've got 16, okay, minutes and 28 customers, which is there. So what you've got to do then is join those points with a ruler and take it back to the origin as well. Okay. And you've got your cumulative frequency diagram. Part E then, it says use your cumulative frequency to find an estimate for the median, and then we've got to do the interquartile range as well. Now remember, for median is the middle. So if you've got 28 customers, the middle customer will be the 14th, won't they? 28 customers, 14's in the middle. So draw a line across them from 14, okay? And we'll see then where it hits that graph. So it hits the cumulative frequency diagram there. If I draw a line down, it's exactly, I think I've got it exactly between 6 and 8. Okay, so that'll be 7, won't it? 7 minutes. Now for the interquartile range, remember interquartile range is all about looking at the spread, isn't it? Okay, so you're taking away like the highest, take away the lowest. So you're going to have the upper quartile, take away the lower quartile. Okay, now if you've got 28 customers, a quarter of them, well, a quarter of 28 is 7, isn't it? Okay. Or you could think when my median was 14, you know, that's halfway, so half that again, 7. So we can get the lower quartile going across at 7. So we've got that there to be between 4 and 6. Okay, so I'm going to have that to be 5 there. Okay, for the lower quartile. And then the upper quartile then, well, 3/4. Well, if if 1/4 is 7, 3/4 will be 21. So I'll go across to 21. And that comes out to be 10. So the interquartile range then is the gap between those two, which of course then 10 to 5 is 5. So 5 minutes is the interquartile range.